Hello, hello, and welcome, everybody out there in YouTube land. It's your boy, Redwood RC. And what I got here for you is the MN Models 300 Tank, aka Top Fire. And this little thing is a beast. It looked good when I first got it, and I did some upgrades right out the gate. It rolls good, it's fast. Has 2 speeds and then a little janky transmitter. A little janky transmitter. But the tank itself is a good looking vehicle. As you can see, it's definitely bigger than the MN82 size comparison wise. It's definitely bigger. As you can see, my MN82 there that I hopped up with the metal chassis, all right, metal axles and stuff like that. So I started hopping up the tank. My first real hop up was these tires by SCY Models. This is the 6034 no slip monster truck tires. All right, these are originally for a 1/16 scale monster truck, but they fit perfectly with the 12 millimeter hex adapter, 5 millimeter to 12 millimeter hex adapter, which I got right here to show you guys what they look like. They're axle adapters. They go from 5 millimeters to 12 millimeters. So that was the first upgrade I did. The second upgrade, I went with Endura 59 millimeter oil-filled shocks. All right. But as you can see here, once I had put the tires on, they were rubbing. So I literally started cutting away at the fender and part of the body because the tires were rubbing against the body in a turn. And it was actually rubbing against the front fender, and I didn't want to cut up the front fender. So just luckily, I had ordered some portal axles, and the portal axles came in. So I was able to raise the body up and give these larger tires better clearance. And it really made the tank pop. Like, it looks so aggressive right now. It looks like a real off-road beast with these tires on it, these rims and tires. I wish they were chrome, but it makes the tank look like a beast. You know, one of my axles was reversed. The rear axle was reversed when I first installed it and got everything set up, and I tried to drive it. It wouldn't move. The rear wheels wanted to spin in reverse. The front wheels turned as they should to go forward, so it was locked. It wouldn't move. So, simple fix. As you can see, I flipped the axle over, flipped the portals, and it worked. So now this thing rides and drives just perfectly. There's still some minor rubbing. I may go up to some 62 millimeter shocks just to push the front end, just to push it up just a tad bit more so we can get some clearance, because it's still minor rubbing, but the rubbing is on this side of the truck, and it's that fender. See it? See how it sticks out? That's what's rubbing. So at full turn, you can see it rubs. Over on the other side where I already started carving, and you go full turn, That's full turn. See the clearance? See the difference? So you still do need to do some type of carbon. There's no way to do a lift on it with the spacers like I did with the MN82. You can barely just see the body lift spacer thing right there. You can't do that with this one because it's on clips. The body literally clips in, and it does have 2 screws that you don't really need. So once you remove the 2 screws, you can unclip the body with ease. There's 2 there. There's the other 2 in the rear. The other thing I did was I took the tire off the rack in the back. I really love the fact that this thing opens up like that. And then you can open up the door. Hold on. My door is stuck. Sorry for the dark out. I don't have the camera on a stand. I'm actually holding it. So I'm sorry for it blacking out. But I love the fact that the doors open up like that. All right. This is a big plus with this vehicle. All right. Having that back door open up like that. I love it. But I think my frame might be bent a little bit. But anyway, I love the tire rack on the back. You got to kind of pop it up like that. So that's pretty sweet. And I had to open up a second pack of 5 to 12 millimeter adapters to get this tire on the back. So let me show you what the tires that came on it look like next to these. That's a big difference. Look at that difference. That's a big difference, right? And it makes these new tires make it look really aggressive. Really aggressive. So I'm loving this tank. I'm loving that the doors open up. The front battery under the hood, that's pretty sweet. And you see the little keeper right there, right? To keep it in place. I don't know if any other YouTube influencers realized that there was a keeper there to hold the battery in place. But there is one. You can see it. It's right there. But as I move along, I was going to upgrade the drive shafts yesterday, but got sent these, which are way too small for this. So they got to be returned, and I have to purchase another set of shafts, metal shafts. I think what I'm going to do, and I've been thinking about this. All right, so I've got the metal frame and metal axles on that, which made the MN82L C79 heavy, made it real heavy. And those are metal rims, by the way, made it real heavy. So my plan, I'm going to take the stock drive shaft axles from the tank, and I'm going to put metal gears inside them, and I'm going to put them back on here on the MN82, and then the metal axles that are on the MN82 right there, I'm going to put on this. This is a scratch, going to be a scratch built crawler. As you can see, it already has the brushless power system in it. All right, this is the MN99S light chassis. It's metal, thin frame. You need the aluminum boxes there as frame supports and stuff. Little washers and stuff on the 4-link setup, front and rear. I got full bar in the front, adjustables in the rear. The ESC is in the rear, or receiver's in the rear. ESC is here in the front. There's the brushless motor and setup, which I got from Neeb RC. Again, and I got more drive shafts and stuff coming, so I'm gonna mix and match. But what I'm going to do is try to lessen the weight on this one. I'm going to try to add more low end weight on this one with the metal drive shafts. And I got metal links coming, metal 4-links. This thing comes with 4-links front and rear, stock. As you can see, there's the stock 4-links. So I'm going to change those out. And then that's going to be it. So the Tank300 has portal axles, Endure 59mm shocks. I'm going to get some metal drive shafts for this little baby. And I think I'll call it a day on this after that. Oh, and I'm going to get the metal running boards. And then I'm going to call it a day on this one. All right. Then I'm going to make the changes to that one. I think what I'm going to do is once I switch those axles, I'm going to put those axles on there. Put the plastic ones back on here, which will drop. Hopefully it will drop it down a little bit more. You know, I only had to use the spacers on this to get the lights to clear the bumper. I wish the bumper wasn't sitting so far out. I wish it was like right up under the truck the way it should be, but it's sitting so far out. I don't think I'm going to do metal bumpers on this, on the body of this. I think I'm going to keep all the metal on the suspension and the drivetrain and stuff like that. And then in this one, I'm just going to set it up the best way I possibly can. Best shocks. All right. So again, MN300 tank. These little scale parts that go onto the side. You get this roof rack. I already lost that mirror. The other mirror is still there. But yeah, I mean the working lights and everything on this thing make it sweet. It's a great purchase. It's under $100. You can get it from Aliexpress, and you can get all of these upgrades from Aliexpress. The tires, these tires again, SCY models. All right, it's the no slip monster truck 6034 tires. 6034. That's the designation. 6034, no slip, 12mm hex, monster truck tires. All right. I just happened to order 2 sets of them because I wanted the fifth wheel in the back to be the same. I didn't want it to be different. So I ordered 2 packages of the same tires. But yeah, these tires make the tank look aggressive. They make it look like it's born for off-roading. All right. So if you're looking for a nice entry-level crawler that can be hopped up with upgraded with better parts and stuff like that, the MM Models line is the way to go. And a lot of the WPL line of parts will fit in trucks. Not too many. It's not too hard to cross all of this stuff over. You may have to do some drilling here and there if you want to use different products, but it's not too hard. Oh, and the other thing, I don't know if people realize this or not, but these stickers are transfer. You basically peel off, lay it down where you want it, swipe over it a couple of times, and then peel the top layer off. All right, so these are like peel and stick and peel lettering, and it looks good. All right, I like the one on the back window. That's why I put it there. All right, so there you go. A quick review of the MN model 300 tank. It's not even a real review. It's just an appearance review. All right, how to make it look better. And like I said, these tires, the portal axles, and the shocks all give it a different aggressive look. It really looks aggressive with this setup. All right, here you go.